Lena the Plug. If it's your first time here, thank you for coming and watching my video. I appreciate you joining me as I am about to embark on a very emotional journey. I have not seen Reality House Season 2, Episode 9, Part 1 of the finale yet. I'm about to watch it for the first time, and all I know is that it's really emotional and it was a torturous evening for 4 people. Yeah, I've never done video like this where I like screen record what I'm watching, so hopefully I figured it out. But if you are interested in liking this video, I would really appreciate it. I've never actually like asked for a like in the beginning of a video in my life. I never really asked for likes either. It feels like very weird. Yeah, I'm gonna press play. Hopefully no weird stuff pops up on my screen. I'm like paranoid of screen recording my laptop desktop because there's lots of crazy junk on it.
Second, we're nominated for a shorty. We don't think anyone's actually voting. We don't even think
I always fast forward all these parts.
anyone's voting.
So
we're gonna lose.
I usually do.
Can
But I want to know what they say.
if we win on stage while we're getting the shorty award, like getting handed to us. I'll shave his. Honestly, probably would. Let's do it. Season 2 finale. We're excited. This is part 1. There's gonna be 2 parts because there's just so much stuff we can't cram it into one video. It's a lot. Yeah. All right. So without further ado, the last episode, we said goodnight to our contestants. We said, hey, get some sleep. You're gonna need it because we're gonna wake you up early, but not that early. We lied to them.
I knew they were gonna wake us up early, but I had an inkling. So I was like dressed the night before in what I wanted to wear for the challenge in the morning. And I remember putting my toothbrush and my toothpaste in a fanny pack and I slept with it so I wouldn't have to dig around for it in the dark. I like knew they were gonna wake us up early.
We actually got up at 3:45 a.m. this morning. And we had to wake our contestants up. I know, I'm still super tired. Let's start the episode. Let's roll a clip. It's a very bad elimination. Probably the one I've been dreading because I didn't want to do it.
Dinner is served.
This is called surströmming. This is really, really, really old fish. 3, 2, 1, go. There's no way I can do this. He liked it.
And at this point, I feel confident enough that I can stop and hold back and just kind of stare him down. I told you guys. I'm a boss-ass bitch.
You guys should go get cleaned up. Harry, pack your bags. See you later. We love you.
Ian and JC are sneaking in the hallway. It's dark in the bedroom. I'm already awake. I've been awake for 20 minutes because I could hear people upstairs shuffling around.
I knew they were gonna wake us up early and I flashed my phone light so that they wouldn't wake us up. I was like, maybe if I spot them before they spot me, they won't wake us up. And honestly, sound and look terrible already in this episode. Okay.
And something tells me, do not fall asleep because they're about to wake you up. And I was ready.
I've never been more annoyed in my life like you and JC. It's 4 in the morning. Bitch, get out of here. I'm naked.
I'm laying in bed, sound asleep, cuddling Simba, and in walks JC and Kian with a freaking air horn. Is anybody surprised? Absolutely nobody.
It's time. It's time. 50 grand. 50 grand. Today, 50 grand. Kids enjoying this.
Not only is it 4 a.m., it is absolutely frigid. Like, I can feel it in my bones.
It was so cold. Like, they told us to dress for a challenge outside, but dressing for a challenge outside that's cold is different from dressing for a challenge outside when it's cold, where you're only gonna stay in place. You can't heat up by just standing in place. So you gotta dress extra, extra, extra warm. And I assumed that we were gonna like run around and shit.
Even under my covers in my bed, that it is the coldest morning thus far. Great, love that for me. They're like, get dressed, make sure you're super warm. Let's get the show on the road. We literally have like 3 minutes.
Oh my god, that was terrible. They were loving this. Like, they were loving this way too much.
And I freak out. Kind of drunk.
I have not seen that footage of Dom freaking out. Oh my god, it's so good. That is so good. I wonder if he was still drunk from the night before. Did he even drink the night before? I assume he drank the night before.
Of the finale for the Reality House Season 2. Okay?
I already know what the heck is going on. We are going to have to stand on these buckets for an unprecedented amount of time.
Yeah, so basically, you guys know the drill if you've seen Season 1 or if you've been a part of Season 1. Actually, Dom told me last night he didn't watch the finale. So, Dom.
It was kind of boring at the end.
I did not mean that comment. I just wanted to stick it to them because I was so irritated in that moment. Also, I look like an idiot with my freaking hair up like that.
You have buckets from Home Depot in front of you. Basically, we want you to stand on them until told otherwise. There's going to be 4 challenges. This is your first one. Like I said before, if you step off, you have 5 minutes added to your time. If you step off twice, that's obviously 10 minutes added to your time. If you step off twice, you can stay off because that's the cutoff. 10 minutes will be added to your time, and then you can just go right back to bed. Okay, well, can everyone take one big old step for mankind under their bucks? Let's go.
Can I just say that I am 5'1", but my feet are massive. Do you see them? They barely fit on this damn box. Bucket, not a box. God, it was so cold.
My Postmates all Starbucks do this so good.
You get Postmates. We told all Postmates to not do it.
Wait, so how about AirPods?
There's enough air out here.
We're all just delirious at this point. We still haven't accepted that this is actually happening to us. We're like, oh my god, we're standing outside at 4 in the morning in the cold. What? I'm just like being re-traumatized by watching this right now.
Dom, piece of love that's all holy in this world. Shut the f up with your puppets. You got better. Hey, Manny. Hey, Dom. Shut the f
Oh my god.
Honestly, I'm having some good laughs up here. Dom has these socks on his hands and these 2 like finger puppets. It was pretty good.
We did it. Couldn't beat us.
I have way too big of a smile on my face for like what I just did. I couldn't feel any of my toes. My foot was pretty much numb up to my ankle at this point.
Just hanging out.
We learned about a lot of people's
We talked about a lot of sex, a lot of threesomes, poop, pee. Lots of
Taylor
everything.
just told her whole life story, too.
Dom, who do you want to win and who do you want to lose?
I want me to win and I want Taylor to lose.
Shocker.
Okay. The challenge is about to get started. This was your first challenge, kind of, and you all passed. None of you got down. Wow.
So while we were up there, that was about between 3 hours and 45 minutes and 4 hours that we were up there, right? And we were just like, okay, if we all jump off, then we all get 10 minutes added to our time, and then we can go back to bed and be asleep and refreshed for the next 3 challenges that we have to do on that same day. But we were like, okay, we'll hold hands, we'll all jump off, but like not all of us were down with the idea. Taylor was freezing and like she was like down to get off the bucket. Dom wasn't down. I was like in between. I was like, if they really all want to do it, I'm down, but I don't trust that everybody will actually come off the bucket at the same time, so I wasn't actually 100% in on it. But that was something that we all contemplated. Like, we could just go back to bed if we all decided to do it at the same time, but we're all really competitive and we weren't really committing to that idea.
There will be 4 challenges today. We need to get set up, and we know you guys need to take care of some
We all really had to shit. It's true. We were like, get us off here so we can use the bathroom. Oh my god.
Be hasty. We're gonna start the next challenge in like 10 minutes. Hasty, that's a good word.
Now Keen and JC are like, hey guys, guess what? You only have 10 minutes to get ready for the next challenge. Hurry up.
Hey, how was buckets?
Oh, so fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
I thought one of you guys was gonna, I thought one of you guys was gonna give up. I thought it was Dom. Dom was like this.
Second challenge of the finale, we're gonna get you tied up by your legs. There's gonna be a lock on it.
Find the key to unlock your lock, and the key is hidden somewhere on this property. Now, to help you find that key, we have made a scavenger hunt. To help you with the scavenger hunt, we've made little index cards that give you clues and riddles to find the next riddle.
I haven't done scavenger hunt since I was 8. I don't know how I'm gonna do. I have high hopes though. I'm nervous.
So we're gonna lock the rest of the 3 in that room right there until that one person's done. They're gonna cycle through until you're all done.
We were like hidden away, so I haven't seen any of these parts actually. I was in the room with Dommy. Dom and Manny, and I was working on a puzzle, and Dom was kind of driving me crazy. I love him, but he was panicking.
4 hours later.
Taylor, you ready?
Go.
I'm ready.
It's the final.
Ready.
Taylor, you get your first clue in 3, 2, 1, go.
And start time.
People cross me, burn me, and walk all over me, but nobody ever rubs my belly.
She's shuffling.
There's a railing. You bet your sweet ass I'm gonna slide right down that railing and into success.
Wow, that is funny.
Taylor, you're a beast. Get it.
And walk all over me.
I would have literally never in my life decided I'm gonna go to the bridge now. I am not, like, with riddles, no.
Feel like there's another bridge? Okay, we're going over here to this bridge. We're almost at the end, but let's go back to the beginning. Be the next to go through me. You're probably not winning. The gate. Feed me. I will live. Give me water. I will die.
Honestly, she's killing it. She is fucking killing it in this challenge. I have no idea that any of this is going on because I'm in the other room, but like, I don't think you guys understand how much those chains hurt her ankles, and she is just beasting through it. She's staying focused.
Shit!
Music.
Go, bitch! Ah! I don't like bugs either. So I thought outside the box, and I hid underground. Ah! Found me. Oh,
Once you unlock it, I'll start the time. Got it. And time for Taylor.
I have absolutely no concept of what my time was, how well I did. There are 3 more people that have to go up behind me. Realistically, I'm rooting for everyone because that's just the person I am, but I'm gonna win.
We really had no concept of time at all, especially considering we'd been woken up so early, but we had no phones on us, so we're like, all right, time's just passing. So I was in the other room, and you could figure out when Taylor was done by when they came to get somebody else, but like, I had no idea how much time that was, so we couldn't even be really guessing like what each other's times was at this point.
They had my legs shackled with like this chain and lock, and I have very, very, very weak ankles. And like, I'm super bummed, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm really, really bummed. Because like this really does mean so much to me. And like I really, really need this money. So like I'm really, really, really upset, but I'm trying just really hard not to show it because I don't want to bring anybody else's spirits down. I want everybody to go into it with like a clear mind, not worrying about me, not worrying about what's gonna happen. Like I don't ever want to bring anyone down. So like I'm just trying really hard to pretend like it's not as bad as it is. But it's bad.
Really feel for Taylor right there. That whole thing, obviously I hadn't seen that before. We were all so emotionally just drained, and then on top of that, to be injured, like, ugh, just not good. It's hard to like look forward from that point.
It's your first clue. In 3, 2, 1, go.
We don't know what's happening. I don't know what he's doing, but he just guessed and found another clue. So now he's on the last clue randomly.
I'm just looking everywhere.
So Dom picks up the paper and waddles away while reading the paper and doesn't realize that the key was right there in the same hole as the Dom. Come back.
Where's it?
Unlock it. Stop your time. Stop your time. And Dom's done. Good job, Dom.
I probably did the worst this challenge, but bet your ass I'm gonna come out this next challenge and I'm gonna be number 1.
Your first clue / riddle is in 3, 2.
I'm not prepared for this moment. I just want to say that right before this, I was in a room, didn't know how the challenges were going with Dom and Manny, and Dom was pacing back and forth as I was doing my puzzle, and every noise I heard for some reason was just like irking me and like giving me the craziest jumping anxiety. I was just so drained and anxious and overwhelmed and just trying to focus on this puzzle to just take me out of what was actually happening in my life at that moment.
1, go. Please read out.
People cross me, burn me, and walk all over me, but nobody ever rubs my belly.
Take a part. Go.
Honestly, like, please stop. Like, I don't want that voicemail.
Oh my god. I felt so bad for Kian in this moment. Like, he has no idea how messed up I am in my head right now. Oh my god.
I finally came to my breaking point. I'm in the hallway. I don't even know if my time has started yet, but I need to get this out, and I'm just sobbing with this piece of...
I did want to cry at multiple points during this whole thing, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, and then this was it. The camera guys were like, we felt so bad, we want to put our cameras down and like come hug you. And I'm just like, I need to hide in the hallway and bawl my eyes out. But my time is running for the challenge, so suck it up, sister, let's go.
So bad.
I was like still crying as I'm like waddling to this clue. I'm like what is happening? I'm just crying on freaking YouTube right now. Ugh.
I feel like I'm back in school staring at a math test and I don't know the answer, and I'm starting to worry a little bit.
I don't know who thought of these fucking riddles, but it's not working.
Stage get without the value of the last clue to find the key without even finding the other two. So this could...
Me hobbling up these stairs, like I just want to laugh at myself because it's all fun and games and I am just in such a different state than I am right now, like watching it back. And I remember Kian and JC looking at me like, what? And I had no idea what was going on. Like I wasn't even processing that I'm like managing to skip all the other steps of this scavenger hunt at this point.
And he's that old.
Kian and JC are so surprised, and I'm just recovering from my cry still.
I don't think you realize what you did.
I don't either.
That was really good. You skipped like many clues and you found...
I saw this at 4 and I was like, oh,
sorry, I didn't
no,
mean
it's
to do
okay. I
that.
just felt scared. Oh.
No, you're good.
Well, you did really good. You did really, really, really good.
I seem to have recovered by the time that I found the key, which is great, so that I can actually say words. But yeah, that was a weird moment for me to like kind of ugly cry on camera, and I don't know, I feel like Keaton and Jason like don't know me that well and they don't know what to do, and I felt really bad putting them in this like awkward position, but it was just such a like guttural like reaction to hearing the air horn. Like I just got scared and that fear like made me cry. I still have 14 minutes left on the video. I forgot what was next, but I'm sorry Kian and JC, I'm sorry for crying from the air horn. Please don't be discouraged from using air horns in season 3. I feel like everyone else might be fine. I was just a little bit crazy at that point.
We have our last contestant ready to go. Yes, I am. Yeah, strapped in. Chain me up, daddy. For the first time. People cross me, burn me, and walk all over me, but nobody ever rubs my belly. People cross me, burn me. A bridge. Manny is literally at the second clue. It is right underneath him, but he is completely oblivious to the whole thing and carries on doing whatever he's doing. Now Manny's going to the fire where Dom and Lena went for their first hint as well. This man literally looked in the fireplace. It's right behind you, man. You started right.
I just want to say that like Manny said that he's like overthinking here. If Kian hadn't made me cry indirectly by accident, I think that I'm an overthinker always. I think I would have overthought this challenge versus I was crying and I just had to start moving and my brain kind of just went. So thanks, Kian, for making me cry. It was a helpful thing for helping me get a pretty good time on this challenge.
I don't like bugs either, so I thought outside the box. And I hid underground. Oh, bitch. Good job, baby. Good job, brother. You didn't give up. You tired? Finally on it. Yes.
Good afternoon, everybody. You guys have completed your first challenge, and we're on to the second one.
We've actually completed 2 challenges.
You've completed 2 challenges. Taylor, you're always getting me.
Can I just say that they had not fed us at this point and we were all starving, but this is not what we were really looking for when we wanted to put something in our stomachs. So I was just not in the mood at this point. I was hangry, I was tired, and then this.
This is obviously going to be an eating challenge, as you can tell by the table and the fork.
Yeah, we can tell.
This is a fork. It's basically a spoon with like slits in it. Yeah, it's going to be an eating challenge. Are you guys hungry?
Mm-hmm. Well, you didn't really feed us yet.
Yep.
Oh, I know. I'm so hungry.
What's the matter, Manny? No, nothing. I'm fine.
Obviously, but
Okay, it's going to be really, really, really good. It's going to be Big Macs. Wow. Oh my gosh!
don't let us.
I've already pissed you off once before. I can go again.
She doesn't want Big Macs. Just keep it real from here on out, because she's feeling fire.
Okay.
I'm so over Keaton and JC's bullshit at this point. They're having so much fun with everything. Like, and again, it's gonna be an eating challenge, and I'm like, get on with it. I'm fucking tired.
Just eat a Big Mac.
So, we're going to present you guys with 3 different food items / drink items, maybe. So, this is going to be a placement challenge. So, there's going to be a first, second, third, and fourth place each item, alright? So, it goes as follows. If you get first place, you get 5 minutes off your total time. If you get second place, you get 3 minutes off your total time. If you get third place, you get 1 minute off your total time. And if you get fourth place, we add 2 minutes to your total time. So, you don't want to be fourth.
Okay.
This is my literal worst nightmare because I'm trash. I'm so weak-tummied that I can't handle eating nasty things, and this is literally my worst nightmare.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Yes, I feel very confident about this challenge. I saw Taylor. She looked confident, but doesn't she always?
All right, straddle up. Get your appetite. You're going. As you can see, your first item is a raw onion. 3 minutes on the clock to eat as much as you can. If you get done before 3 minutes, you're obviously the winner.
Okay.
And as follows. Alrighty, guys?
Yep.
Here we go. I'm going to leave the clock right here. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright. Look at these guys go.
1 minute, 40 seconds left. Oop, pick it up now.
You got it.
Done. Manny is done.
I could not do that onion fast enough. I just kept thinking, like, you're not good at swallowing? What? I really thought that I would be better at this. I just couldn't chew and get it down fast. I was like, I'm struggling. Should I even eat this at this point? Like, is it gonna help me? The fourth place person gets 2 minutes added to their time, so maybe I should just be fourth place because eating this is just not even, like, I'm not even at the competition with this onion.
You good to go, Manny? You got first?
Good job, Manny.
Wait, Manny? Manny won? I don't think anyone was expecting that.
Dom is done in third place. Alright, Lena. In fourth place automatically, okay?
I felt so gross at this point. Like, every morning before the challenges, I would wake up, I'd wash my face, I'd brush my teeth, I'd put my makeup on. I look like I've been drugged through hell at this point, and then here I am making barfing noises. Like, oof, this is not how I want people to see me. I am not a cute girl.
I almost don't know if I need to just throw that up or.
Me too.
We're gonna go jot down your time.
I was like, that might make the most sense. I think we should just throw it up. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Get it clear.
What are you doing that
Manny, you good, buddy?
Yeah, give me a second. Oh my god.
Puking onion is really bad. It's like spicy.
The only thing I'm thinking right now is, what the f*** did I just do to my body?
Since we were on empty stomachs, like, I could feel the onion like burning in my belly, and I wanted to get it out really bad, but like it wasn't coming up. It was fucking awful because I barely even chewed the food. Like, I feel like it was just giant pieces of it in my belly. Oh.
That's a lot of sauerkraut. Sauerkraut, yes, okay. Literally just give me a chili dog at this point. I'm gonna nail this.
Go.
Alrighty, guys.
Try not to spill if possible.
You have to think about it.
That's hard.
You have to think about it.
Don does not like it. Don hates it. Manny with a good approach. Taylor doesn't go. Oh Oh my god.
This sauerkraut also felt impossible, but my thinking at this moment was like, just don't be fourth. Just don't be fourth. I just don't want to get time added, but I don't care if I get 0 time subtracted. I just didn't want to be the last fucking person because I was already the last fucking person in the first eating challenge, and I didn't want to be discouraged by this sauerkraut. So I was like, keep in the game, because my head at this point was like, do I really want this?
You can't believe in yourself, man. God damn it. Oh.
Right after Taylor said that, I like made a noise because like her talking with all her food in her mouth at this point, like I was already so nauseous from what we were doing. Me hearing like the noise of full food in her mouth while she spoke, like just made it was like taking me over the edge, and you can hear right there.
Believe in yourself, man. God damn it. Oh.
Yeah, I was pretty vocal about how that made me feel.
He literally just grown up. Like, the close one. My whole life has just grown up now. Seriously? I'm trying to
guys.
I'll wait till the next one. You give up, maybe? I'll keep trying.
I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not doing this. I just throw my entire life. You think I want to eat it more onion, more sauerkraut, more cabbage? You got the wrong queen.
Alrighty, guys, 1 minute left. Keep going.
So there might be juices in your bowl that could help you with some weight.
Yeah, that's true. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so
Step back. Oh, God. I was... Ooh. So, this third item is lime juice.
100% lime juice.
Lime juice might sound crazy, but it was like, I would beg for this lime juice at this point because everything else was disgusting in comparison.
So lo and behold, the one thing I didn't want to do was a drinking challenge. These people I'm competing against are literal professional drinkers. So, actually, Manny...
Excuse me? What? I'm a professional drinker? This is when I have low tolerance Lena, and I will have one drink and I will probably not drink anymore because I'll be drunk.
I feel like this one might be a little easier, so we're going to give you a little less time. Same rules apply. Be the first to finish it, you win. Be the last, you lose. And then the other two are just in between.
I'm looking at the lime juice. I'm a little bit threatened because I know how potent it could be, but I feel like I could really do this.
This is lime juice. You have 30 seconds to drink all of it.
Until they announce that it's 30 seconds.
My face? Oh, yeah.
You guys ready?
Yep.
I'm just gonna open my throat with this lime juice and see how fast it goes down because I'm used to drinking.
Open my throat. John, sounds like your calling is another business.
I'm used to drinking.
Let's go, guys. Your glass back on the table.
Oh,
Dom, you're first. Zanny, you're second. Lena, you are third.
I was so happy to be third here because that meant I would get no time added and no time subtracted. I just did not want to be last. And honestly, I am still in shock at how fast Dom drank that. Like, it was as soon as we started, he was done. You really did open that throat.
Bam! That was pretty delicious, man.
Wow. That was quick.
That was really
Wow. I got done less than 15 seconds.
You killed that one.
All of our stomachs were screwed at this point. So much acidic sloshing from lack of food in there.
There's a lot going on down there right now, but I've had worse.
So,
We're gonna need a little downtime after that.
for sure, we'll give you some downtime. We're going to set up the last challenge. It'll most likely be the most brutal. So prepare for that. Wear some athletic clothing, and we'll come get you when it's ready.
Okay.
Good job.
Baby. Good job, guys. I did good.
By the time we get to the fourth challenge, I think it's like pretty far into the evening, maybe like 4 or 5 in the afternoon, but we've been up since 4. When they said that, the most brutal, I mean, it makes sense, the last challenge should be the hardest, right? But it was such an exhausting day. It's over. I'm glad it's over.
Can I have hugs from all of you?
Yes.
I just want to say, we fucking got here. Like, this is amazing. Literally.
I am such a hugger. I want hugs. It's a selfish thing for me to get hugs. It's like, I want everyone's like love and positive energy because I need it in that moment. And that's why I'm like, can I give you a hug? It's like, I really just want you to give me love. Like, I need that in that moment. I don't know. Watching this whole season has been like, I'm like, you're a hugger. This is really like your thing.
The $50,000 grand prize goes to...
It's almost time for everyone to find out how season 2 ends. I can't believe it's gonna be time for people to find out who wins. That was a dramatic episode. It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch it on camera because everyone needs to see how I feel about this. And yeah, it was just as dramatic as I remembered it to be. But thanks for watching, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and leave me a comment because I like comments and I read all of them. But don't forget to have a good day on purpose. And I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.